guys, I'm Ricardo Adventures of Picking. So right now what I'm doing is, this is a gauge face, or a dial face as we call it, for a RCA Knight radio. It seems that the individual who sold me this radio, or wherever they got it from, thought it would be cool to paint over the bronze finish. My job is now to clean this horrendous mistake. So here's the RCA Knight radio, which I took this off of. It got damaged in shipping. As you can see, this piece of wood here was cracked over here. I started gluing stuff back on. I didn't have to come and polish up this finish and clear it up, and I always wanted a Knight radio. This sadly is a mess to deal with. However, it was bestowed onto me to finish this job, do this job, and to get it right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to bring some life back into this old RCA Knight in hopes that it goes ahead and becomes a good radio again. Why I really want this RCA Knight to work is because of the dial. Look how beautiful this dial is. That's simply a gorgeous dial, and that's what really attracted me to this monstrosity of a radio. I mean, it's okay. It just needs some love. Sometimes fixing these radios could be a tedious job. It could also be a light job. It depends on how bad the damage is and how badly you really want to restore that radio. The broken pieces that I had here, I merely wood glued them together. I stuck them on my vise, let them dry up. I have clamps for wood. I can't find them anywhere. Here, I went ahead and I adhere this here. I'm going to make sure everything is secure and properly put on after the other pieces are fixed. I definitely have to go ahead and recap this radio all the way through. I mean, you know, it is a pretty simple radio if you look at it. I turn her around to the side. Here she is. You know, seriously, go ahead and take my time with her because I wanted to come out right. Like I said, I wanted a Knight radio. This one fell into my lap. It's rough around the edges, but so am I in life. So why not, you know, try to improve that? And I'm going to try my best to go ahead and restore it. All right, so I actually went ahead and I repaired all the wood in the bottom of this. Carefully took apart the whole unit and try to reassemble the wood using my vise over here to keep the wood compressed together. So far it looks pretty good. I mean, I still have to clean the dial area here with some oven cleaner, which I plan to do tomorrow. Yep, this is the last piece of the puzzle. Once I get her fixed up, put her back there, I'll go ahead and I'll clean up the cabinet. The cloth is good, and then clean up really good, maybe give her a little polish, try to get her as close as possible to what it was. Then I have to get to recapping it, and that's a whole different story. So stay tuned. I'll give you an update on this radio later on as soon as I finish all the other stuff. Alright, fast forward. So a friend of mine at the radio forums came along and told me to get some easy off oven cleaner to clean the bezel on that Knight radio. After numerous attempts of spraying the stuff, there she is. The silver paint is off. Tiny little residuals of the silver paint left. I'm going to put it back on to the way she should be. It took a little while for me to get this stuff finished. I think it looks great. I'm pretty happy to have this in my collection. Let me show you what she looks like after repaired and the bezel put on, and why I love this radio. So there she is, the Knight radio. You know, she arrived broken in the mail. I had her repaired. I took off the nasty paint off the radio bezel. Okay. And now, when you turn her on, that's why I fell in love with this radio. Look how beautiful that is. Truly a magnificent looking piece. So now the Knight radio has earned its place at the lounge. Next job would be to go ahead and recap the radio. That will be yet in another video. Until then, guys, click like, subscribe, and I'll see you around. Happy picking.